everybody, this is Pitch Black here, and welcome to Underworld Updates number 41, in which today I'm going to be unboxing a rare PDA that I recently purchased off of eBay. Not only that, I purchased this rare PDA for the bargain price of a £5, because this PDA is now going for like £11–12 on Amazon, and not only that, this PDA is signed as well. And before we go on to the box, I'd like to give a shout out to Dr. Feather, because he did lead me to this auction of this rare PDA. So what could the PDA be? It is none other than Business Unusual, which you can probably not see through the bubble wrap. It appears to be quite a thin book as well, so that's interesting. Let's see here. Hopefully I can get this open pretty quickly. Almost in there. You giddy? There we go. I'm finally into this Business Unusual, so let's just undress it from its bubble wrap. Okay then, it appears to be in brilliant condition, this copy of Business Unusual. It's got a bit of a big crease up there, and some creases on the spine. But other than that, this book is in utterly fantastic condition. So yeah, I'll show you the autograph in a minute, but before I get onto the autograph, let me show you the cover art. Doctor Who Business Unusual, BBC, and the presentation of the book. Doctor Who Business Unusual, BBC, Gary Russell. You've got the Sixth Doctor, then this kind of swirler vortex, and the kind of hound from this book. I can't remember what it's called. Quite a nice looking cover art with some sort of interesting kind of orangey kind of cyany spiral. And then on the spine we have Doctor Who, minimised version of the cover. Business Unusual, Gary Russell, BBC. The kind of normal kind of regime for the early PDAs, with the kind of planet background just in the kind of cyany blue that the cover is in. And then on the back we have this kind of very nice kind of orangey cyany blue kind of planet constellation that's on the back of all of the early PDAs, which is really nice. Condensed version of the cover art, the blurb or a synopsis, barcode BBC 499, Doctor and titles are trademarks of the BBC. And now for the bio. A security force with no official identity, a managing director with no name, a sinister creature on guard patrol resembling some kind of hellhound. Sayarnet is no ordinary multinational company. The Doctor arrives in Brighton 1989, travelling alone. He soon discovers his old friend, the Brigadier, has gone missing, investigating Sayarnet, whose new interactive games console is soon to be released at an absurdly reasonable price. He was last seen at their headquarters, based in the picturesque Ashdown Forest. Investigating further, the Doctor becomes more and more entangled in a deadly web of intrigue. Together with Mel, a plucky computer programmer from Pease Pottage, the Doctor must overcome the conspiracy of silence, rescue the Brigadier and save the world once again, something that would be a lot easier if he just knew where to start. Featuring the Sixth Doctor and Mel, this adventure takes place between the trial of the Time Lord and Time and the Rani. And then for the inside we have Doctor Who Business Unusual, Gary Russell, Gary Russell's signature, BBC Books, and then there we've got available from Doctor Who, available from BBC Books, Doctor Who titles on VHS, other coming books from the BBC World Publishing, various copyright guff, who this book is dedicated to, an introduction, and then start of the actual book with a prologue and an epilogue. So spread across, let me see here, roughly 274 pages. This book has a prologue, an epilogue, and come on, quite lengthy chapters it appears, the number of which I can't seem to find. No, it doesn't appear to have any chapter numbers. It is just on different days and stuff, which is really interesting. And today you've got other Doctor Who books and VHSs available from BBC Books, and then a few blank pages at the end. And that pretty much concludes this Underworld Updates number 41, in which today I unboxed a signed Business Unusual, which is really awesome. Another good addition to my kind of signed Doctor Who collection. And a great addition to my Doctor Who collection overall, and I don't have many signed objects in my Doctor Who collection, so it's nice to get another, and for really cheap as well, and it's nice to get it on a book that I don't have in my collection. About Business Unusual itself, I don't know too much about this Doctor Who book. Apparently it's meant to be absolutely fantastic according to Dr. Forever. He gave it a 10 out of 10 I think, so that's really interesting. And I also think this book actually has the return of the Autons in it, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, so like, favorite, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed Underworld Updates number 41, Pitch Go Black, Dematerialised.